I'm Vishwesh Menon and I'm one of the designers and directors at the Boinc Design House. We are a design house that deals in graphic design, animation and video and music. And in the past 3 years, we've had to do everything on our own. And so doing it ourselves was one of the biggest things. With all our projects, we had to come up with new ways of shooting our animation or doing our graphic design and stuff like that. And so I'm just going to show you some of the things that we've done and take you through the DIY culture. We do a lot of corporate films, and having a Steadicam was something that we wanted on our shoots. But Steadicams are really expensive, so we went online, and there are several DIY forms of Steadicams, and this is one of the most effective ones. And this is not our design. You can find this online. I'll just take you through it. So it's just a bunch of PVC, 1-inch PVC pipe that connect this way. While I'm doing this, I should tell you what a Steadicam is. So a Steadicam, when you hold a camera and you take footage, it usually shakes because your hand isn't steady, and the Steadicam makes it steady. So you get really smooth, floating footage, So voila, that's the Steadicam. So this is made from parts that you get at a normal plumber's store. Okay, they are PVC pipes, 1-inch thick. All these parts are available, including these end metal T pipes. Okay, they are actually the counterweights, the balance. The idea of using this was to use it with camera phones and to shoot footage with camera phones. So I'll show you how we do that. There's a little bit of a DIY here as well. We didn't put a mount for the camera, so we just use a hairband. So what this basically does is based on a very simple principle. This structure takes away the center of gravity of your camera away from the camera. And the further away from the camera your center of gravity is, the more steady it gets. That's a Steadicam. Okay, so I have something here to show you. This is a project that me and Nikhil, one of the guys working here with me at the studio, we kind of took up, and this was actually his project, and he did a lot of work on it. So Nikhil is a musician, he's a composer at the Boinc studio, and he wanted a drum kit that was something like the V drum, the Roland V drum. And so, he did a lot of research and found tutorials and stuff like that, and found a circuit board, and this is that. This is what we, embarked on. We tried to make a 16-channel electronic drum kit with piezos with sensors that convert the analog hit to a digital signal that goes into an analog to digital converter, which eventually then can go into your computer and can trigger samples of any software like Logic or Fruity Loops or anything of that sort. Now this was a very detailed project. This was just the electronic part of it, and then we had to go into the mechanical part of it, of actually constructing the drum kit and the stands and everything around it. And we also wanted to make it a very compact kind of drum kit that you could fold up and you could take it to gigs and you could play it on the streets, or you just need an amp and a computer, So we faced a whole lot of issues in sourcing all the elements. We did get lists of materials online, but we had to go to Lamington Road to find these ICs, and we had to find these capacitors and these circuit boards, and we had to get these PCBs actually casted for us. And this was a huge challenge because people really didn't understand what we were doing. So we did manage to find someone who could code these ICs with hex code. And we found one of Nikhil's uncles who works at BRC, who helped us with testing the circuit. But since we did not find all the equipment that we needed to make this circuit happen, we kind of went cold, and we couldn't really do anything about it. And so that's where it ended, in this box.